There's two critical things I think to talk about here. First of all, when you do that first thing, it's like, I'll use an example of skydiving. Like you jump out of the plane and you don't know if you're going to fucking make it or not. Then you pull the ripcord and you're like, all right, at a minimum, I'm going to live. If I crash into the earth, I'm probably going to crash into a way where I'm going to be in a wheelchair drinking my meals through a straw, but I'm going to live. And then you actually touch base with the ground in a comfortable way. And you're like, okay, I made it. That's what firing that person feels like. Because like if you've never done this before, you got to think about that. It's like, am I going to live? Okay, I'm going to live, but how am I going to look like my former self or not? And then when you realize you're going to do it, it gives you the confidence to do that shit again and faster the next time because of it. The second thing is this, and you just said it so well. As a good leader, don't miss the opportunity to reset the frame. This person, like, deal with it. This person is no longer with us. Management 101 says you never give feedback about an individual to a group. However, I will be very respectful of the now deceased, but I want to talk about what wasn't working. And you do it broad. You don't point the finger at that person. You say, this is what was broken. This is what I expect. New leaders will rise through the ashes if you meet these expectations. And these are the type of things good managers do. You don't miss the opportunity. And some people be like, oh, I wish I could have gotten off the phone or whatever. Fucking go get a different job. But that's the moment where you recraft the narrative. And if you're not lazy about it, you really start to make something that happens. These are those little pivotal moments that stack on each other. And a decade later, it's like, connect the dots. And that's where you've gotten. It's so critical.
I think that management 101 advice of don't talk about the deceased, I think that makes sense for people that were good culturally, that were good behavior people. I think that makes sense for people that were performing and you had to make a decision, or maybe they made just a dumb mistake, but they were overall good people.
Right.
I think that management 101 advice of not talking about it, that HR is going to tell you don't ever talk about it. I think with the asshole, that's the exception. I think if you were really an asshole and you were really bad for culture and everyone knew it, I think you pull that team together and you say, I want to make something clear. This was my decision. It was based on the way this person was behaving. I'm not okay with these 3 or 4 things that were happening, and it's going to change, right? And everyone should understand that I made a decision based on a performer because of their behaviors. Your results will not trump bad behaviors, and I will list the behaviors that I did not like from that person that left, and tough shit if they don't like it. Because that's an opportunity missed if they're gone and you leave everyone guessing, why are they gone? What happened? Did they, did something happen behind the scenes? Nope. Let me be really clear why we're moving on to the next one. And that's it. But that's what that specific niche. I would never do that with someone who was just a good person, good behavior, and they just couldn't get results. There you flower it, you be as nice as you can.
That's right.
People are paying attention. Like, why would you rip that person? They're a good person. That the team won't like that.